Hey guys, what is going on today? We've got another product we're going to be trying out today. It is courtesy of the 303 Products people, and it's Melissa up there. I do appreciate that you actually took the time to send all this to me. I know it has been about a month since I've actually had the products in, and I just haven't had a chance to get it out because I'm trying to cycle through everything that I had first before I would go ahead and get to them. That way I wouldn't leave the other people behind either. So guys, we're going to be testing the 303 Speed Detailer. I'll let you check it out really close here. It says showroom shine with powerful UV blockers, effortlessly removes dust, dirt, and smudges on any hard surfaces. Let's check out the back of the product. So what we're going to be doing is testing it here on my 2001 Honda Prelude. I honestly haven't driven this car in relatively a month now. The problem with having too many cars is, and having a bike, you just don't drive them all the time. And that's what happened to me. And the weather, if you haven't known, has been rain, 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 rain. And then, you know, it's just been kind of pointless with us. So it's been sitting in the garage. Literally, I haven't driven it more than out here in about a month now. So it's covered in dust. You know, granted, it sits in there, but it doesn't have a car cover. So I figured, you know what? All it has is just light dust on it. This would be a perfect time to go ahead and try their Speed Detailer. So that's what we're really going to be trying here today. I'm actually going to pull it back in the garage, get out of the sun, what little sun we have, because later on today is supposed to be thunderstorming again for like the 5th day in a row. And so I'm just going to go ahead and get it in there. So we'll bring the camera inside. We'll mic back the Z out real quick so that way we can have it more room for you to be able to see what I'm doing. But we're going to be testing it here. I'm going to pull the camera off the tripod, show you that it is a light cover of dust just from being in the garage and being the garage open and stuff like that. And we're going to go ahead and get that off, and then we'll back it out, show you some final results, and we'll go from there. So Melissa, once again, thank you very much for sending this stuff to me. I do appreciate it, and I plan on getting a lot more of your stuff out soon. Just wish the weather would clear up and help us out a little bit. All right, guys, stand by. All right, guys, here we go. I'm obviously have it in my hand right now. I'm gonna let you see in real close. I hope this is always showing you. I always try and show you the best results and angles I can. This is dust from literally just sitting inside my garage for a month straight. I haven't driven it to work. I haven't done anything. I usually take my motorcycle or my white car to work. And if it's gonna rain, I've just been taking my white car to work every single day lately. But the car is just covered in a light, fine dust, and we're gonna go ahead and try and get it all off with the Speed Detailer. All right, I'll slowly move over it because I know the camera doesn't pick it up so well sometimes. It's just a light layer of just dust. Like I said, not being driven, hasn't been out in the elements or anything. So I just wanted to go ahead and show you what the car looks like. It doesn't look bad, but it could definitely use a little bit of a detailer. So there we go. Let me go ahead and get everything ready inside the garage, and next time you're gonna see me, we'll be inside the garage, so stand by. Alright guys, here we are, we're ready, we're inside the garage. You can see the Z's been moved over here, and I put it right in the middle so I can go ahead and move the camera around. So everything is set up now, I'm ready to go ahead and try it out, and we'll see what we got here, guys. I already got my microfiber towel. I always fold it in 4s if you can't tell. But you see how it is, that way you have different surfaces. You can just keep folding it over to keep another clean surface on you. So that's my plan, and we're going to go ahead and set it up and stand by. Alright guys, everything's set up now, everything's ready to go. We're going to go ahead and start spraying it down. So stand by guys and we'll see what we can do here. I just put it on a fine mist right now. I'm just going to go ahead and prep the little microfiber towel a little bit here so maybe it doesn't stick so bad. Woo, smell wise, it smells good. It does smell good guys. I do like this. Look at this. Look at this guys. You want to see how dusty and dirty it is? This car has been sitting here. I swear, I have not driven this car any. So we're just going to be very delicate with it. And one of the ways I'll teach you if you ever use one of those things you can come up like this and keep it clean. You see how I'm having it pulled back? And then once that area gets bad, you can actually just pull it back even further or just flip it over. So these are one of the ways that I've learned that you can go ahead and, you know, whether you use one of those waterless washes or one of things, or detailing if it's a little dusty. That way you're not grinding that junk right back into it again. So, just a tip for you. So you can see this stuff obviously goes on really easy, no issues at all. Smells great, no issues at all here. Just making sure it's very much lubricated because I do not want to have any grinding any of this junk into my paint. I'm just going to go ahead and do this a single pass now because like I said, it has been so dusty. I'm just doing single passes to get the main junk off it, and then I'm going to flip it over to just buff it out a little bit, you know what I mean? So basically that's what I'm doing, you see what I'm saying? And the car hasn't been driven. I guess I should buy a car cover if I'm not going to drive the car a lot. But I just don't want any cheap junk cover. And I've looked at, I think it's Cover King, Now, if they decided they ever saw my videos and they wanted to give me a discount off if I tried it out, that'd be great because I'd like to get one for my 370Z. But also those Cover King things are like $250, $300. But they're just very, very high in quality. So you're paying for the quality difference. Well, I see no issues. I see no streaking here. Nothing that would tell me to, hey, stay away from this product. I'm just easily going up through the car real quick. And no issues whatsoever so far. Alright guys, you can obviously see we're on the other side of the car right now. Everything has been done. I have done the car in relatively about 15 minutes or so. 20 minutes tops by the time I finish this. And some people might say, well, why don't you just go ahead and wash the car? Well, to me, this is a great idea for when it's just dusting. You don't feel like grabbing the hose out or anything like that. If you've, let's say you've just had the car washed and you drove to a car show and you know, your car show is 20, 25 miles away. How are you going to wash it then unless you use one of those waterless washes, which are pretty expensive actually, like $14 for the bottle. And so this to me is a great way just to get the light dust off right before a show or anything like that, or if it sits in your garage like mine does. You know, it's just the way it is. So this is one of those products that I highly recommend as a nice, good high-end detailer. So you can use it in those kind of events. Like, well, a lot of times we do a car shows with the Z. We drive to the different places here in Orlando, and I have to go ahead because it'd be covered in dust just from driving the 30 miles there or whatnot. So I'd want to clean it off, and that's how I would personally do it. But these are some ideas. I figured I'd go ahead and show you a little bit, and just some ideas I'm gonna do. Like I said, all I've been doing is just really applying it pretty liberally to the car. Not going crazy with it, but I mean, I'll show you the towel at the very end. It is pretty filthy right now, just from the dust that's piled up on the car over the month. And like I said, it hasn't been driven at all. It is still perfectly clean inside. No issues with it at all. But you see, I'm not pushing it in, I'm not grinding it in there. I'm just lightly getting all that dirt off at first. And then here I have a second microfiber towel here, N4s as usual. Now I'll just slowly come back down. I'm just buffing it out this way, guys. That's all I'm doing with it. So for any of those little streaks, there we go. Just disappears just like that. Haven't had any issues with it at all. No streak, any streaks that I did see because the towel didn't grab it the first time. I just went back across it and it was disappeared. Like it's a little bit damp right now, so I see one or two minor streaks. So what I would do is, let's say, do it like this, fold it back over to a dry section, and then come right on back through. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not putting a lot of pressure on, I'm not grinding it into the paint. I'm just slowly wiping it back and forth. And it's just picking up that dust and dirt, no problems whatsoever. I have the windows fully cleaned up, everything, because there was a lot of dust on the front, the back window, and the sunroof, as you can see in the beginning of the video, but it is absolutely all gone. Like I said, I'm just going to finish up the last quarter panel here, and then we'll roll it outside and we'll see some end results. But 2 thumbs up to them so far, 303 products. A lot of people have asked me, where do you get them? I don't even know where you get them, honestly. Melissa contacted me out of the blue, and I had never heard of them. A lot of my subscribers, a lot of you guys have heard about these products, but I don't know, so I honestly don't know where to get it. Subscribers, go ahead and chime in, say where you picked it up from at your local store. Obviously you can buy it online, but local store wise, I do not know. So please, subscribers, Melissa, if you see this, chime in. Let me know where anybody can buy this kind of stuff, any of your products, so we can get some, you know, maybe some sales out to you guys or whatever. I don't know. Anyways, guys, I'll go ahead and finish up the last quarter panel here in the front, and then or the fender, and we'll be done. So, boom, no issues at all. Easily applied. We're knocking it out. Stand by. Alright guys, welcome back. It is time for the final results of the 303 speed detailer and how I used to hear on my Honda Prelude. As you can see, the car looks great. I will pick up the camera here in 2 seconds to here walk around the car to show you. No issues whatsoever. I did not have any problem. No streaking on the windshield or anything that I'm worried. You know, none of that kind of stuff. It smells great. It looks good, and highly recommended overall. Like I said, no issues at all. 2 thumbs up here. So Melissa, I do appreciate you sending this stuff to me, and I will get out your other stuff really here real soon. But I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know that yeah, there we go. Let me go ahead and pick up the camera off the tripod, and then we'll go from there as I'm getting stared at, and we'll go from there. So stand by. Always getting stared at, always. All right, guys, I went ahead and pulled off the tripod. As you can see, I'm just going to walk around now and show you some close-ups and everything. It's just amazing. You know, you see a person with a camera, and it's like, I've never seen a camera before. People just sit there and stop and look at you and like, what are you doing? God, I tell you, it happens all the time. It just happened again. People are like, what are you doing? What do you think I'm doing? Just kills me. All right, guys, what I'm trying to do is really quickly show you how dirty it was. You guys saw it in the beginning. Here, I don't want to obviously put it on the car, so I'll put it on my arm. How's that? Look at that. That's how dusty this car was. Remember, I swear it has never been driven in a month, but just that's how much dust collects on there. So this is a perfect thing to go ahead and clean it off with. I'll just put it back here on the mirror for now. What we'll do now, we'll do a quick look around at the car. The dust is gone. It is pretty. Look at this. It looks great. No dust, no streaks, like I said. It looks great. It looks like I just washed it. In reality, I haven't washed it in a month. So this thing brought it right back up to that high, pretty electron blue pearl shine. I have looked around at getting this thing painted now, sometime later on this summer. I've looked at a couple places. I know it's gonna cost a lot, but you know, I really want to bring the car back up to stock if I can, bring it back up. But I'm really trying to pay the Z off at the same time. I have a lot of people ask me, when are you gonna repaint it? But the Z should be paid off here by around November or Christmas, so it'll be paid off in just under 3 years from the original time I purchased it. But man, this is really, really good product. No streaking, no issues at all. There you go. There, see? People, that's the dude that was just staring. He came out and like stared at me. So, all right. Well, there you go, guys. It looks great. 2 thumbs up here. I appreciate Melissa. I really do. Great job, 303. Please, subscribers, please let me know where you can pick this stuff up at so other people can find it. I just honestly have no idea besides online because I had never heard of it before Melissa contacted me. So please let us know where you guys have seen it. This stuff is great. No issues at all. If you're looking for a good speed detailer, pick this stuff up. No issues whatsoever. A solid A product here from me, and that's just not saying it because they sent it to me. I just have not seen any issues. There's no streaks or anything. I've had a couple detailers where they've been really streaky and stuff like that, and this has not given me one streak. Even on the windshields and the side glass, it looks great. Look. So for the people that say, oh, you're just giving them a good rating because they gave it to you, but no issues at all, none. So that's how highly I rate them. Anyways, guys, I hope you liked the video. But please make sure to thank Melissa for doing this stuff for me, and I will see you guys in the very next video. Take care.